Hi everyone. Welcome another week of light languages and collective healing intentions. This is the week 145. I'm Ismael Rodriguez and I'm here with Sister Melissa and Brother Patrick. In a moment, Brother Wesley will come, but we are going to start already with doing some blessings to purify and protect the space. Recently, I mean, started last week, I started getting these messages that we should start doing our own grounding exercises, not only with the third eye or in meditation, but going into nature, getting in contact with with nature and do the grounding there. That's why we won't do the grounding anymore here, because we need to experience that. And that's something that you will test how it feels by doing it. You will see that maybe the first time that you go, you don't feel it that much, but when you go like every day for a week, you're going to start seeing huge changes. You will start feeling how the tension from your body really goes to the land. And the feeling of proving to yourself that the tension, that you are capable to remove that tension and that accumulation of energies, proving that to yourself is really important in these times that we are living, because that is what is gonna get you on doing it and continuing getting in touch with nature, something that we have forgotten. We go from time to time, but it's not enough anymore. So it's only a suggestion. Obviously, you can do whatever you like, but I've been doing that now for 8 days, and it feels amazing. So please start doing that if you just try, because I think you're gonna like it a lot. It's really cool. And yeah, let's start with some blessings. And Brother Patrick, you want to start? Sure.
All right. Ikukana kukataki ukukata kukana. Nyanya takukana takakukata kikukata kanumo. Nataka kukata nekataku natakukanaka. Nyana kuna satokoniki kuchaku kana kuna chupanaka tukutumana. Una chukwa. Oh, chiki chukwa takauwa. Chuk. Oh, chukwa tanaku. Asataka. Oh, chuk. Sadaku shiki. Oh, chako chukwa. Asataka. Ubata. Ushiki sha. Ushada. Uha. Asa. Much love. Oshima. Okishu.
Thank you, brother. Yeah, watashukwa. So much energy. Kushua, naka, tushana. Really?
Thank you. That was lovely. I just wanted to add, like, I did a breathwork class out in my garden yesterday, and that was just next level. So I would definitely encourage it, like, just to get outside. Thank you. Arishitia manotoyo reshitia manatio kosho totia manatia rosho kaminitia rosho totia manata ia kosho koto toya reshitia manata shokora tatea reshitia manatoto yarota ia kasha katia motia reshitia rototea manetia rosho tatea Aku shokopa ini tiara tatia manoto shokopa iki anata shokumani tiara shototea manata roshototea manati okoro totea ma iara shotia moka shota yoroto tia manitia roshota iara shata tia monoto yoroshota tia maka iara shata yokopa ikia boyonati shokomani tiara Ayoko mani tiro shotoyo manatiara shatayo kurotaya. Ayokuro tutia mani shikia makashokoba. Ia kurotasha nataya roka. Ia shatio kuro tutoyuma. Iarasheki amanata shakiro toteyeshiti amanati okoro toteyeshiti ti aroma nata amakoro totoyomaneti arosha maka ikumare shenate opako shoktotoyomanata. Thank you.
Thank you. Wow. Asuka haraka osho noro yaka. Neri naraku. Hanara tatanto rukus ishi chiaku umara. Arana ukata ese kiyuma. Anata as oko oteka antas uto oko ika. Ese niaka uruma. Hateretesh araka hoko. Hete ne kianara ohata ishana. Onaka ato ese teite. Hakutata ne takakuruma. Shakaturui. Harui ne tataika. Ananaraka onle sai te kiorama. Harane kiara huaretesh akuana. Ne isiurot anakaraista. Anaratak uta sesh istata. Onda kikana aka ote sakurene. Shini ine iua. Uama anatana. Udena aku. Ma umata aineta akau. Ana umeta ume akuatate. Takakut a ana tuesata. Katuruma kasak. Akakune takanuma. Senakatuma taketi yobaka. Wakata te takubata. Anukutunakata tatakuto. Tusha. Umatas umatak utesakata patata. Shisha. Neka ato. Ateka antu opate es akupa. Akuma ane iya. Aku atekia. Aneshaka. Turitata. Shanika na kutana. Shikata. Tukwa. Shiwanaka tush intanaki. Kisisha ania. Hinianaka. Des ekiana. Oko oto osakai. Senikanak arana. Esenia. Aneta akakue. Sekiatak ao. Hena ahata arakuse. Eneta anaraku esesiwa. Anikana hatutuoko. Ateta inikia. Harukutus atitaru turikika rukutosata. Dana umara. Ishaka awata. Aranak oko. Ate eshakuoto. Wonderful. So, yeah, we can start now with the intentions. If you are at home, you can also set your intentions. And then the light languages that in few minutes we are going to channel, you can also get these benefits because these light languages, they are quantum energy and they are going to reach anywhere. Tash ukoto enek arutaka shinaka anlata. Patrick. No.
I was so far away from what both of you. I was like, ah.
I love this. Shivakatu Sata.
All right, intentions.
Um,
For the collective, I love to open up their heart more to receive more love. And I love to have for the collective more peace, overall peace, and less distraction. Yakuaka. And for myself, I love to have removed two implants that are behind my eardrums that are from the day I was born almost ready. And it's time that they go. So I have to remove them. And something else for myself was also to let go of all the fear and step into the new world. I'm asking to release all fear of ego. Much love.
Thank you, Radha. Thank you. Really.
Thank you. Put me on the spot. For myself, I would like to invite more freedom in doing things that I like to do. To let my inner child come out a little bit more, as it has done this week, because I felt it like really beneficial. And I'm just going to open myself up to my higher self to lead me on what needs to be removed or broken down through this transmission. And I would like to have more guidance and more signs on what path I should go down right now, which the next quantum move I need to make. And for the collective, I just want to bring more unconditional love to our planet and to respect Mother Earth. My son is great. He's actually made me so proud about that. But I want to spread more awareness so more younger generations have more respect for the planet, and just gratitude and just breaking down the veils of illusion, which I think is already happening, but I would like to assist it a little bit more. And just for people to realize that they are in charge of their thoughts and their mind processes, and to be more aware of that instead of going to the doctors and getting prescription tablets and stuff for their mental health. Yeah, I think that's it.
That's great. This happens so often that when we reach my turn, you already said what I was planning to say. So I want to also put my intentions in everything that has been said. I ask to receive more assistance in this contact and communication with my guides and with Archangel Azrael. I also want to send energy for all these transformations and changes in the economy, in the world. I want to send energy to these sectors so everything happen in the right way and the best way for everyone. I want to send also love and energy to all the people who are having difficulties with the changes that we are also experiencing. But you already said that, Melissa and Brother Patrick. So send love to everyone, really, so that they can handle the best way possible, understanding that the collective is us. We are part of them and we are not separated. So we want to send love to everyone the same way that we wish this love for ourselves. So what we said, if you are at home, you also can set your intentions and take this opportunity to receive all the love and light languages that we are going to channel in a moment. So whenever you're ready, guys, you're more than welcome to share anything you like. Tishiana, music, light languages, anything. Katuruasha, tikawata. I'm guided to play a little bit more drums. Hatukuwa nishiana. Otichana kuta taika. Eneta araku otane katuma katesh oka. Aka wakata. Januaka. Chikana kuta nakata. Anuama tatina nakatukata. Era kuataneta shakakuta. Icha. Odata. Ona hita mama katakuata. Oh maha. Oh maha. Uchu shuataka. Maha tikanakata. To shatanakata. Lokoana. Tinitana. Tuninana. Tuninana. Tuninanaka. Tuana. Uruma tasho. Ameka oro tuishe. Kadudu tush ikana. Haranatu shikara. Tarakuta ine. Oroma. Senetiku muturu ujo. Haratu taishana. Eneta ana. Genianata araka aru. Datu otok akesh ate. Eshicha shuk uta. Arenata akurete shakuara. Also, if you are at home, you can join us, also sending your love and energy to support all these intentions we have already mentioned. Takuro waka, sene enerekiyaka, tarano okoto sesha anaraka ur. Hanara okota arakat oshuk arut akatainek arok sheshat okua naraka atus insha hiyanaraka shukwa ene ishuana harina akurue shana shana.
Aisha manati aroshatai manato koto yorosheti dia manato koto to yoresheti manandati aroshatate manoto yoro totaya mananda e aroshatate maniti aroshatati makati aroshato manandati okorata e aroshanati moko paeniti aroshatai notoshoko manandati arashata e aroshata yamaniti okoto tiara shanati kopaya nitishi katia manota yorashataya maka iareshatia manoto yoroshakatia noto totiaresha katia noto yoroshoto yamanatia rata ianoto shotatia manatia koto yoroshatia manata yokoto yamanata shokotia iakasha nititia roshatatia noto yoretitia natatia roshatatia manatia roshatatia matata io cora te tia rashatate no toya roshatate manata shatati okupa ia kono tosho koto ni tia nata tia koshaka paya no toya nata. I like to bring in the frequency of abundance as well, because they're saying to me that nobody asked for abundance, but it's there for us. Atio Rosha Tayamanatio Kora Tia Natasha Kumanane Tia Rasha Kaya Notosha Kate Ayokoro Tia Manade Tia Rasha Taya Noto Taya Rosha Taya Manata Tia Roshaka Ia Rashatia Natayo Kopaya Tia Rashaka Tia Monoto Yoro Tia Ri Tia Roshata Ia Rashata Tia Nataya Rosha Kotea Manatia Rata Ia kosho kototo ya rishikati anataya rashata tio koro totia netia rashata ia kopaya natasha katia roshota ia rosho kototia netia roshototia makatia notoya rotoya natatia notoya reshitia nata ia kotia nataya roshotatia natia roshotatia retia manatia roshota. You are already rich in all things. Atio koto tia manatia rashatatia mokota yanatatia rashatayo kobaya. Ia kotia nitia roshatatia natatia roshokatia mokura tia natatia rashata. Ia kota nitia manatayo kota tia natasha kota tatatia manatatia notoyo rotoya manata. Ia kora shenitia nitia makatia nanata yoroshototai. Ia kosha noto yananitia ma. Releasing the frequency of lack. Atio koto dia te tia katea kotoya te tia totoya manata ya ratatia kota. Ia natia rosho katia a koto to tia rishikiti tia manata tia rosho tia makacha tato. Ia koto tia manini tia rosho kotoya manata tia rashakati upatio roto tia paya katato yo roto tia papakuto. O koto papa yoko pa ina ta rosha tatia mana natia rasha tatia makoto to yamana ia rosha tatia mata yoroto tapayo koto to tia barisha kata ia rashata akoto tia manata ia komaniti shokopa ikimanata ia roto tamana te kopa ia komari shikate manotoya Aresho totia maniti okopa ititi atiti kapota te okoshokota I kapana toto yo mananditi aroshokopa enoto yoretama.
Sopratere che toricaka. Chichi wasata uta. Ushi tata uchi jawata. Uchwata, tomata, umata, uchichi, uchichi. Sato eke kuma 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 sasa kuma 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 sasa kuma sama sama. Sasa sama tiki okush. Asho sho sho sho. Asa sasa. Sata okush. Asho ku kasho kasho. Shika pushike shike 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 shato 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 shia mukaba oa tito oka oka niki kuka oka saroko niki ki okuka aroko kiki akuka roaka yoku oa sapi saroko saroko kima ko shataki kwa na kwa tiki Wo shaka shata kuka nama wa te kuaka. Koriti karuka poshe era kurma kuka reki. Arasa kira kuata kikiamula karasa to kuroku. Onya sasa makityo kono makia kuka. Asa ishi asu makia shusha asa ushi asa ushi shashua sada ishi shushua sama takubaka rasa yemasu
Januvu turugar shuturmaka narak akuatana shuanakata nutu shua anaku noto sakaikana ene akauku to tanai. Ene tana kuota shakauku to toishana kuana. Anaku nete te kiyumaka ta to shakuono. Ine tana kuotana. Hanaru koaka. Tane chashaku kana kaoto ne. Tano ta shakaku to shoko. Teniki ini kuwa. Sara ohaya. Shanik ara. Taruk asha.
Arishoko bayani tia roshata tia manatia roshata tia makoro to tia baya koro to yoruta deani tia roshata ia koshokota tia mare tia roshoko yonataya roshata tia bakayo roto tia vashati ia kora tia manani tia rashati roto to ia koto te amanata shaki ki ruto to reti amanati roshokotia aya shati anati oro shakayo makayo ruto te amaniti resheke mananati oro shata ia roshoko ruto te amaniti reshete amanata ia reshakati monoto yoro shatati akuru to te anati reshaya korata Iareshatia manatia rachatia motia rashatia kutuya rashataya moka Iareshakia notosha kodaya manetia roshataya notaya pakaya Iaresakinitia manotaya roshatatia kurata Ianitisha kataya kushomanatia roshatatia natasha katia manotia reshe Ianatasha kunotoya notayare Ia nataya konontoya reshakati mokore tia ritia manatia noto yoroshatata. Ia notoya roshate notoya manatia roshatati ukotoyo ropaya kayo rotoyo manitia roshata. Ia kayo kore tia mananitia rashakatia makasha kore tia. Ayo korto yare tiare shakati manati arosha ti kiari niti arashakti komanana. Iarasha yo korto yoro yare niya nadi orosha. Aka ukaya no toshu kadea mare niti arashakti yo koto yore tia. Ashaki niti amoroshaktia. Akoroto te amaniti arashata yoko paeni niti arashata iki manati oroto te amaniti arashata yanoto yoroshata iareshi ayoku to yomanana te arosho to yomanata ayanata yanuto yotota yaniti aroshata. It's time to come back to basics. Learn the wisdom from your ancestors. Follow it. Ground yourself into Mother Earth and get back into the loving arms of Mother Gaia. Ayo kore tia natata yanoto yorosha tatia natia rosha kamanata yoroto tia nata. Ia kuru tota diani tia rashokoto yomananata yorosha tatia mokora tia re tia noto yonoto tia natata. Learn the wisdom from the trees. Atio rosho to the mananata te no loto yaroto tati manata. Connect with nature as much as you can. Atio rosho tati manata yo koto yoresha titi anata te no to yorosho to yamanata ta. Ia koto yorota ti yamanati shokoto yamaati arasha tati yamanati yorosho tate. Everything is interlinked. Atio koshineki aratatea. We are all one. Ashikia mokoto yorota yamanatea roshokoti yamanata. Everything you need, she will give you. Atio roshotati yamanata yoko payaniti arashati yanoto yareti yamanati roshotati makayo to yaratata. Iashoko mananiti arashototo, as she always has done. Atio koma natio roshatata. Ia ko marini tia roshaka ia ko paia nata. Kosha ko tia manata ia ko pa.
Oi, Ikua, Salud. Oh, Bushiti, Kishi, Shukotukwa,
Ia ko.
Yakosh, Shekeke, Shekeke.
Kosha ko ia mane tia re shakati ia manuto ia roshate ia nata dio ko tia shate ia ko paia nata ia.
Nikura Kataresha, Taresha, Taroshki, Karata, Kira, Rumna, Saruki, Koroshi, Tekya Koroshi, Taro, Karaka, Koroshi, Takara.
Ia kosha kane tia roshata tia manata ia koto tia re shakai manuto ia re tia shota ia koto tia mananitia. Ako shokoto ia manitia roshaka. Ikia roshata tio koro todia. Ako pashakati tio borosho tio totea reshaka tia monoteara. Hore shekia manato.
Karoshi, Tikakuka, Taraku, Rashtera, Toroku, Mandakira, Pruku, Nini, Kiara, Toroku, Natara, Shitiki, Anatara, Kikuka, Korosh, Taki, Kara, Karoshi, Takaraku, Araka, Sarata, Kura, Takor, Tarata. Arakohi. Himaru kuruti kiki ora taka kukara nene etera toroku oshi niki kerochi arat naki kuk amoku kuku anokuku shikiki nara shakora matori trike kuku araka taku kirush
Tachushana ara ukua. Tatu aka nuana. Enita anuditana kutetakawa.
Ayoko paya natasha. Oya natasha. Ayoko paya rosho tuyuma. Iyako. Ayoko marini tia. Aishia kayo payo ko tiare shatia ko to yorosho ya paya. Iaro to yoro paya na tisha kayo roto tia manade tia ro paya koro to ya. Ia kasha kaya mo tiare shakayo no to shokotia na tayo ro shatia na ta. Ia koro to tia manana tiara shakia koro to yoro tiare shaka. Ia kasha poto yono to yoro tia nata e kosha katayo konate ara shata. Ia shoto tia manata yoro shakatia kore tia manana tiara shaka. Ia koro shakai mane tiare shakai poto tiare shake. Ia natasha koto ia manene tiara shaka tiara shata tiara baya natasha ora tiara tia. Ia no toya bayanko. Ia shakai kupuro turo tu. Aya shati monoto yorosho toro tia mani tiara shata tia kasha monoto yara shata. Oi shakai moto tiara shata tia nota yara chata yorosho tia nata yoshoto aya kote yara. Your hearts are beautiful. Ayokosho kotia manatia kasha ko marini tiara shatia kokaya no tosho kotia matata. Don't hide them. Ako shaka ya monoto ya rasha. Iyo kopa. Iya kopa ya no tosha diti ya nakayoro shaka. Ya mananiti ya rasha. Iyo kote ya manaka. Iya ko marini tia rasha tia noto ya reti ya rasha katia kopa. Iya kanata tocho kote ya makati ya rasha toto ye tia rasha. Ashukotore maniti arashakata yonoto yopa yomanati aroshya okayamano toyokotayo.
Haranata huakatai sekanara okona tene akuana. Ese kau hokona tayana. Ene kikiana kakuotana tiyanama akuata. Isha kakuru osha. Haka onata ekana ohoana. Ene satao tesh akuona. Ene takuota ta hua. Ene kauma na ata huha na tusana. Ena kauma na hataku. Uana ka hene takumana tasatunaka. Ai kanaku hakatai kabakaka. Tuku anaka taku anata. Ishanaku tanaka. Shanaku anakata.
Kayamano tearoshaya kayo payo kuro toya teareshi. Ia kusho na dati manati o koto yorosho tae na tayo ko paeni tiara shati manato yoro dea. Ia kasha kari no toyoma. Ia koto yoroshiki dia manani tiara shati ara shoko baya natasha kayo rote amani tiara shotia. Ari tiaro manana tiara shatia makatu yorosho to dia manatea. Ki orosho mananate ale. Ia kusho kuto to ia mananitia rasho payanetia kuto dia mananitia. Ayo kurepa. Ia kasha nitia manoto yorosho katatia manate yorosho tatia papa yonoto yorosho tatia baka. Ia reshiki nitia manotia rashatia manatatia opa. Ia Natasha Kuma, ia Natatia Rashatia Manototia Manadatia Rashida. Iara Bayo Koto Yaremene Tia Rashakoto Yaba. Ia Nototo Yamaninitia Rosho, Tia Mananatia Rashia Kobaya Natia Rosh. Ia Natasha Kumananatia Ratoto Yamaka. Bayanatia Orototia Pata, Tia Rotatia Patia Noto Yorota. Ja paljon ja papapeja nostoju roskata ja maaka ja nostoju roskata ja kotoja mananitia.
Hatachika kuraka shua anaka. Osa aka isa. Anara kuosa nikawaka. Te ekio atasho okara. Aota shawa sukwasa.
Ai, ja mana tojo rohtiana tisha papeja kooret ja va. Jo kotoja manata ja roskata ja manata. Ja roskata ja manata jo kooret ja manata.
Sha aha uru hasistana. Otara akauko. Sene eke esha uata. Aneka ara hoto sokoria. Anaraka asoto. Shisharak okoro asataya.
Oreti kera kuraka. Oni ya kuraka kawaka.
Urisha
Oriki su.
karuasha. Turuwata. Haratu osha. Aku to oka. Nate akis is isawa.
Toshi toshi. Tiku waka. Tukuku. Tukush, tukush, tukush. Nato kupani, kiki kupata, kupaka, kiki kupata, kupata. Badakum, badakum, badakum. Nasanum, mamam.
Siara Oshishawo Saucha na is ik ao is iene ehak uro ane ekarat asaka os is uoko sisha ant ao hakuo ta akuota ishakuaka.
Che bullshit. Te bullshit, tatu, shito, shito. Sako no makito, taku, 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 Kenya no shito.
Ta chushi sa ka kusha dataka hush shara araka ahush ishana ishishu ko hotoko shishawu akushua nakashisha.
For sure.
Sik arosha kuwaka ania heniukua hararatus aqua chuhuaka tua shechikuan ana akuha eshiwaka anata asea ona ahatao esa akakua hana ahoata esika awaka atusha ahao hakua shawa shikawaka.
Ito katakuka.
Shawaka atushwata achicha.
Yeah. Kaya makio no topa yanati shikateo bayo ko tiare tia manoto. Ore tia rasha tia bakio no toya paya. Kio no toya reshe. Ia koto yamana tia resha tia tatuya baryo toya baki. Ia shuko paya kore tia patia no to shukotia ta. Ia no toya roshokatia. Kaya no to shukotaya manatayara. Ia kushaka tia manene tia rosha tia kura tia mana. Ia ma e koto ya maneki are tia manda. Ia ko tia ma. Ia ko bayani tiara. Osha tia amitia mare tia roshaka. Ia mana tia roshati ayini tiaro. Ia mana tia ko tia mani tia roshaka. Ia natayo. Akianoto maeni tiara I shukote yamani eaka ioto earesheke ayoko manini tiara shatia ianoto ayemeni tiara ako emeniti okotia eanitia okosho ikia emenitia rosho iama koto iarishi tiara tiamonoto yapa iako bayeni tiara sheke are tiana tia rosho ayakore tia manana tia rasha tia kasha tia mora tia rosho tia baku tia na ia kopa ia reshe tia mono tia rosho
Nataro, fiki kuka, atra, fiku kuku, atra, ka, atra, takush, tiki, takush, tiki, takush, tiki, takush. Tanda kupata kush. Itrawa, traku. Yakatawu, prosh, yak, prosh, prosh. Aya, taki, prosh, shi, shawu, yakatawu, katawu, karak, fiki, prosh.
Awata nahuaka di ishawuma ana area hara uhota sekiwaka ene ishakawaka ene tas uha ulwa ruata ishaka harikaro sishara
Nishika Yamakoro Shatina Tara Yakushimida Yakashaki Arashanatia Manatia Rashokotia Manatia Rashaya Kora Tatia Manata Yakututia Manatia Roshotia Manata Tatia Rashatia Makotiare Yarosho Yamanada Yara Yakoto Yoroshatia Yamanata Yokoshu Koti Yamanati Yarosho Toti Yamanata Yarishikatatia Moro Shotia Manandatia Rashatata Yokora Yamanana Yarash Yarashi Yarishakemini Tiare Ashoko Noto Yoroshatia Nata Yorosha Yanata Shokodotia Manatia Roshata Timokatia Roshatia Manata Ashokoma.
Waka anara kau hua kau tua sikioa suasha anawa kanata shokuana seishuaka tauhuana sika uaka tachus ukuaka tashukoaka huaka tasha oha tau hutua Hia ara shua tanaka shushua wa narukua shua nakasha nahumaka harukua ta teshu to totoisa atutoro to okoto toto istatama Eneteki shuto tu ishitiata. Ate wakata. Areka turi shata. Ata. Harata sata titana. Hini waka. Tis aku toto isha. Shanaka tusha tasha.
Ayakasha Kora Patia, Pia Tosha Kotaya Varasha Tia Pakutayare, Ashako Maninitiaro Shatia, Payako Toyoro Shatia Natayo Rosha, Ayokore Maninitiaro Shakotia Manantiare, Katia Monotia, Iara Shatia Monotia Rosha, Natia. Ianitia roshakotia manetia rashakoto yonitia manatia rashatatia monoto yorosatatia natatia rashata ianoto yoronotia rashata yanoto yonitia rashata. Fear is just an illusion. Come back to your very essence, which is love. And there is no place for fear when there is love. Atia rosho toya manatia reshe apia no toyo rotatea. Ea kosho kumananitia rashatia monoto ya reshe kitia monoto yoro baya natia kote ya retia. Ea natayo rashatia mokotia manate minitia rashatia notatia noto yoro shota. May everything you do be from a place of love. Atio Roshatayana Tatia Noto Manata. You will feel this because you will feel it in your heart to be true. Atio Roshatotiana Tia Roshanatio Rototia Manatia Rashatia Monatio Roshata. Trust your intuition. Atio Roshatayanoto Mananatia. It is always speaking to you. Atio Enotoya Rashatia Manatia.
Tu corazón. Gracias. Ya kuka taro kiti. Niitä kuora käräset. Ei. Sataro kuitenkin. Anna maana kiite proku. Wow, wow. Ini tekuri tiki terku tiki ke ter teku tiki ka ter teku teku tiki ka. Wah ta ter teki teku tiki ka. Teki teku. Iro kuma to kuri tiki berat teku ter teki teku tiki maka. Wah ter teki teku tiki ka. Sa ter teki teku tiki ka. Tuh ter ter ter. Ter ter ter. Nah ter mati ta ter teki teku. Nah kia ko prota asa teki prota maki pro asa tiki. Ira to kor pergi. Trite gigi. Mano. Tar tar teka. Taku shitake. Takaro kumana. Oh, pro. Iko kusho. Ni. Oh, shitake. Shikataku. Shawasa.
Anakakua kata shutoko takata shita takustata. Anakuata tachakawata. Shakuata.
Ai ora aiene tiara shakka moto shakaro tayare nene tiara o payana tiara shakte moto shakaya Yamana tayoro shatoyu baki anoto shakya Yero shotiere shayana tasha purata Yara shayukum Ayano Ia kayo ku kayo, ia kasho kayo pa kayo ko kayo no to kaya ki amanetia uto yoba i ku shokate pa yono to taya ba ini pa i ka ma ini tia ma to to yora pa yo kuto yo ni tiara i komare ni tiara.
Nami kyoku kumama kumaka.
Kato kotos takato sata okoaka. Tatsukoa tasuaka.
Iku pakata kumaka.
Hanatosa sechakuaka. Takutua tanaka. Shakuanaka. Hanuaka. That felt really good. Shuak anuoto. Hatus ekoaka. Tasoto tatekuaka. There was a moment that they were removing the implants. Kiyakawata. And I did ask also to remove them in all humans. All the implants that we don't need. Because it doesn't make sense anymore that we still have stuff that is not doing anything really.
No, I know.
So hopefully it will not bother anymore anyone. Hatuta kawota.
Yeah.
And if we feel like putting more energy and love to remove more another day, we'll do it. Tisakuata, eneta kuarata.
Nana kataku kana. Nanu kana katakana wananu.
I'm so relaxed now. Hatutes akota sesho akawata.
And thank you, Melissa, for the fear and stuff. That hit me really good. My ego is really struggling right now with that fear of stepping into the new world and letting go of the old one.
Yeah. I feel like over last week as well, mind like how I said to you, Ismail, like that I felt like I think over this last little while since I've evolved, then like my fears are just like depleting in me, and then something came to me that struck fear into me, and I was just like, okay, obviously this is not gone, but like they were trying to like come through different avenues, like with my son and stuff. So like although I felt like I'd broken it down on me, there's obviously still bits that I had to work on. Whatever that was, it's gone now, so it's fine. That was amazing though.
Yeah. I feel so much joy and peace now that the fighting part is gone. It's like finally.
Yeah.
Toka, mak.
Shukuaka, tututukuata. Allows the child to come out. Tuguaka, oshawaka, and the joy kapuata.
Playfulness of the child. Tukanamboku tamaku kanama tupatu kanamaka tumpakatamaka.
Suachaku tushuku tusutushaka. Agu chana gutu. Ushushukuacha. Chaku chana katuchana ka. We cannot deny that we have that child inside. Otakawa, tikawakata, chakwata, and wants to play. Just like a child. Just like we are doing with the light languages. Ishiakwata, atutanakata, shokuata. And the adult side needs to put away and release that energy of thinking that being a child is any less. Or yakawata, chikawakata, to create the link. Wichiwakana uchua, chachukuachata.
I need to believe in magic again, like just the innocence of like being a child and seeing everything through their eyes is like amazing.
Is the way to come back to joy, to real joy. That joy where you are not processing or thinking what you are going to do or how you are having fun. You are just the joy. Children don't question that. They just become the joy. Everything else disappear and they are connected to whatever they are connected most of the time to everything, because time disappear and everything disappear really. And huaka chuaka naoa tosheshe utokuata, and you can say whatever you want to say.
Yeah. I had one of those moments this week where I discovered my new favorite animal living being thing on Friday. It was Friday night, and I've never seen this octopus in my whole entire life, but it was a female blanket octopus. They're beautiful. I was just like, wow, it's like a mermaid. And I just so happened to mention to my mum on the Saturday that I would love to go and see Little Mermaid as a film, because that was like my favorite film when I was a little girl, and she got me tickets for it on the Sunday. So me and her had a day there, and when they were singing the Under the Sea song, because I was fascinated with this octopus. I was like, how have I not known about this octopus? This is amazing. And when we were watching the film, there was a female blanket octopus, and I just got that full-blown like shivers, being like, what? Like, I was gobsmacked. I was just like, whoa, there's just magic everywhere, isn't there? And I don't think that was a coincidence. Like, yeah, it was just like 2 days. Seen it on the Friday, discovered it on the Friday, and then on the Sunday I'm seeing it as a cartoon version on the film. And I was just like,
Super
what?
connection.
I know, it's crazy.
Shukwaka.
But
They're
it brought my
incredible creatures.
yeah,
Tuaka, tashakwaka. They have a brain for every arm,
yeah,
and
I
they
think they're
and
so
they,
beautiful.
and they can feel with each of them. See and feel, by feeling they see. So
Yeah.
they don't need to use their eyes to know where things are or what something is. They just go with the tentacle or one of the leg, and they just see the whole structure in their brain. Hey, Shiwaka. They're incredible. Shaka.
but I think they're alien.
I was just about to say that before. They are really like extraterrestrials. To
Really?
Suachakwata. We have so many creatures on Earth that they look extraterrestrials. Eshiaka. What about these creatures that they live in the deep of the ocean? That
Oh,
they
yeah.
have their own light. In the body has lights.
Yeah.
And they can see with their own light in the body.
I
Guatawa.
love them.
I love them too. Wata
Yeah.
utua.
Yeah.
Wa. Shuaka tachaka. Ushishawaka. Oguaka. Tichana. Uguacha. We are connecting back. We are connecting to them. Tichakuaka. They say you are not talking uh, about octopus and these creatures by accident. You are creating a strong connection to them. Ese shabuka akuchana. Enichaka ocho otoko. Otikana. They don't only exist on planet Earth. And that's why we have a very strong connection to them. Eshika akuacha. Atu shisha. Aru okaaka. Ota anaka atush awata. They also want to establish the connection with us. Ereka akuota chukuata. But only until a show not that long ago we've been threatening them. Isheka waka, and now they can get more closer to humans. Ishika aka uchisha. Ane agush ota aka ata awoka. Tocho chuchu aka. Ishika wakata. A lot of this admiration comes from the connection we have also from other planets. Ishika aka tush aku sho ta akuwa. Esha ku chuku chuku ata. They don't feel this connection between their species with the other planets species. Shika kuchana, chishanaka acha uwaka. Once the human release the separation from the different species that they live with in the planet, we will gain also a lot of power. Kika acha uku. Osisha, ana akuata. Makes sense because we will dissolve the separation between nature and us. Tika wakata, chukwa, chichawaka.
Oh, wow.
What do you feel, Patrick?
I feel a lot. I feel the presence of the octopus. I really feel him. They showed me also one that was really close by. It's spotted, like not yellow, not white, in between, then darker colors. It was like camouflage. And he speaks to me right now. I was like, what?
Shushua.
I never heard that before.
Harajuju ada uru ushika tatuchana aha tus oko oto shitana oko oko toa huchua taka oko chisaka acha uku chua takacha ocha ushua. These are times to rejoice in our joined joy. Hachisana akaot ahatus aka. Ashika akukua. Enough of separation. Ene ejigua. Sesh antu oko ota. Etisha woko okoa. Saka wocha. Chishacha. And I love when we do the light languages because it does make much easier the channeling. It's effortless, totally effortless. Shisha kuch ana waka chuko chuchu chuko chuata. Eji chata. Oh chata chua chika wata. Haraju uchuisha. Tao ta ana kwakata chika uwakata chika hoto chuko. Ada chuku chuku chuka cha 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 cha. Haja ui cha 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 wa cha chuchi cha ta taka wa ta ta ku wa ta. Ha u chi cha 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 u cha cha chu cha ta. Ha ku wa ta 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 chika ta. When we get back to our inner child, we create the connection that we need to purely relax every aspect of ourselves, to purely be entirely connected to everything. So that makes much easier the connection to really anything, because we are dissolving really the separation. Takuata, but we are allowing that to happen. Chikaucha. But when we are thinking like, what the heck are you saying? That's so stupid or something like that. When we create that judgment, boom, we put the wall again, and we create a massive obstacle. Ishawata to ourselves. Ishawata. We do it to other people with other people, but the primary being that we are blocking is ourselves. Takua chana uchata. Ishita takuata. Let people say whatever they want. Don't worry about that. Shinauha. Iniakata chukuata. Ururuntuchaka. You know that. Tukuata takawata. But your mind and your programming still makes you fall into patterns. Takakuata. That they don't longer serve you. Shanaru chata. Auhokuku. Shishishia. Oshahuwa chachana. Atahua katata. Ujocha.
They say to me, be your true self.
Chupuata.
How weird it may sound.
Yeah, they say that before also during the general transmission that we did. That is very important for us to listen to the sound that we produce with the light languages. And precisely today I connected the headphones to the microphone that I have here so that I can hear my own light languages in this side. And it does make a massive change to listen to you guys through there, but also to listen the light languages I'm channeling. Kawuchata, Uchishata Awukakuta, Ichichata Okata Akuatatika, Shukushisha, Anakusha, Ashese Waka, Tikawukuata, Chisata, Ise Shukuhuata. The light languages that come through us, that we channel, they are not only for the outer space of the people surrounding us. Chisha awukaka, chisatawata, isawata, the frequency that we produce is very, very good for ourselves. Shatuaka, chichana uku, enahau, hianaha tu oto, nata watata, and it helps us if we listen to ourselves and we get the vibration straight to our ears or to our brain. In Iki and Nawata, we make easier the interlinking of frequency to frequency. Katusana kawata tusiwaka. So we create like a melody from one frequency to the other. Tikuata interlink. Shikuata wututuata. But if you don't listen to yourself, you just emit the sound and you are not totally aware of what you are producing for the world. Tika uchisa unkuata ekiatata is just a better way to experiment or to experience what you do. Shikawata, chanakuwaka, shakawata. Who was
It to me also, it's like dancing.
Yeah, it's like dancing and you producing your own music. Eishika wachacha, chuchu chuchu guacha. Harushua shawata. They say that it's really difficult for many brothers and sisters to release that self-control.
Corra.
Ehuaka, shuaka tisha, to create that freedom that we need. Watanaka, chukuacha, susha, tunkuana. Stop bothering about others. Tahuachana wata. Because you are all of them. Shuaka wata. Shua. And you can go beyond what they think. Kawaka, chichawaka, chichawaka. You are capable to experience awareness in many other levels, much deeper than the one that you get through sound in your planet from your own earthly language. Any akuana, or from the way they project something after listening to you, the way they express their face, shikawa, or something with their body, shikawaka, go beyond that. Go beyond that. Anawaka usa, inikautasha, otes ikika hota, esesha uwana. Only you can grant freedom to yourself. Iyawaka chawutana, ochisana chawata. Millions and millions of brothers and sisters can assist you, but only you can release that block, that lock inside. And if you think about how little we allow ourselves to be in this childish mood.
True self.
They say that you need to invite each other in these gatherings to be the child within, so that you can get used to it, so that you can take that feeling to whatever you do in the rest of the week. Kichanara tusha, anichacha, hakushanaka, chuchapa, chuchishata, chichachakoetacha, tukua, mama chikata, puchashawata, kawata. They say in our planet we don't give a shit about anything.
We don't.
I heard him saying to me, "You may look different, but we're very real."
Chu 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 na ka ka chu 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 wa. Esha ta kuta chisareta. Chicha takuka ko ko turu chisha. Tu nuana hotata wata. You already know these blockages, they don't serve you anymore in any good way. Kauchu yana ahachu tana ichicha takuchana ka kuchun tukuana. Honor your brothers and sisters who have that ability and capacity to express the inner child within. Takautisha, kawana, reunite, kuana, share, kanaku tesisha, anaku kakaota, and remember your true essence. Hikaaka ucha, ochishisha, na ochisha na tuana, awana tuana tachisha. Only your programming tells you that you sound silly. Hatisa ahuhutuana, chinigautuana. To us, being silly is fun. Kika chucho, esisha wuaka, esia kwanata. You were punished or discriminated so many times. Kanyichana kawutu, that at some point you stop allowing yourself to be free. Kakuchisha, anicha na kuchana, kuchuchuana. It doesn't only come from your parents, come from your cultures. Sishana ka ishu kosho takawata. Chishata, literally don't give a shit. And they were telling me, don't change the words. Don't change the words. Bring the message just as we tell you.
I just got something through being like, or it's like a perspective is like, well, I see a lot of people now and they're just like trapped in jail, whether they're physically in a jail cell or they're so far in a system that it's just like work, sleep, repeat. There's no fun. There's no like, and like just to get material things, or then there's the other aspect where people are just completely trapped by their own minds, and they all see themselves as different, but like the person that's actually trapped in a jail cell is the same as the person trapped in the system, and the same as the person that's trapped in their own minds.
Yeah.
And you really need to like just like break free from all of that. It's just wow, that was like powerful. I don't. Yeah, and it's like what you said about the beliefs. It's like, I mean, how many times did you hear when you were little, like, oh, grow up, or you need to grow up, stop being so silly, blah blah blah. Like, and why do you have to be like that? I don't know.
Because
Where you find the most fun and joy is when you're actually doing something that you enjoy to do. But yeah, that this whole system just needs to break. Pronto.
Reset.
Rápido.
Rápido. Arriba, arriba.
Ándale.
Ándale, ándale. the yeah, it's not that complicated really. It's so easy to just let it go, but the thing is that we are becoming more vulnerable, and at the same time we are very empathic, and then when we get the energy from the expression of someone, or from the eyes of someone, or from somebody who says something in English, in Spanish, in any language from Earth, we really feel that no acceptation, no acceptance. And then they say you really need to go through all of that, and don't really give any more importance, because it's really making you feel in that prison.
Yeah, exactly.
And that's we know that is not the way anymore, especially in these times that we are living.
I suppose I get like that empathic thing, but like, see where I'm living right now, because I moved, there's a good few people that I've noticed. I've just like watched people sometimes, and they've got very high addictions, and whereas where I go around the world and I'm like, oh look, there's a butterfly, and oh look, there's a nice bird, and I've just observed those people, and they're very so trapped in their own addictions that they're not looking at anything else around, and they're just like going to get what their addiction or whatever, and I just looked at them and I was just like, they're not seeing anything. They're just like so focused, and they're so trapped by their own addictions, that they're not even looking at the world around them or noticing anything. Very tunnel visioned. And yeah, it's just, I just see like so much different things.
Like that.
Sorry?
I was like that.
Yeah. I think
we've been through that.
yeah.
We needed to go through that to know what is to be there.
Yeah, you need to have the experience and hit rock bottom, and then go on, like
to create the discernment.
Yeah.
And also when we are out there helping others, so that we know how they feel, not only by reading something in a book, and you just say to the person like, whatever is written in that book, and that's what the person gets from you. Is like you are not the right therapist for them. Why? Because you're not, you don't empathize with them. You don't feel what they are feeling. But when you've been there, wow, your soul just want to help, and want to help fully that person. Chicha wakata, chica wata. And that's why we can appreciate also so much now what we have. Where, for example, I'm getting addicted to nature more and more.
Yeah.
And that's my best drug ever.
Me too.
If I could be the whole time, the whole day in the forest, I will be there, honestly. I come back because I need to feed my cat, but in these days that we are having good weather, I wouldn't come back, honestly. For days I will stay in the forest, just with some food, and just sleeping there. I'm feeling like a huge call back to nature, but not only theory, it's my body also responding that way. Shakucha nakawata. Brother Wesley!
Spirit calls. Chakwata waka.
Chuku chukuata. Brother Wesley!
Hey! Hey! Jesus! Whoa! Woo! You're all buzzing, eh? Whoa, you're wired.
Today is the child day. Chukuata.
Brilliant.
Everything we channel is mostly in the direction of being the child within. Kagutuana. Chichata tukuchututu. Chukua.
Tuakatata.
Tuchata. Takuta.
Kiwatatua.
Chuakata tututuichata.
Putitutututu.
And the octopus We've been talking about the octopus, about the creatures from the sea.
Gacho, 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 gacho.
Choco, choco, cho.
Chico, gacho.
Chuchatata, tucutola, chata. Tata, ucha, cagucha, tanuma, tata. Ese chuto, chocha, waka, oru, chichacha. Chata, cha, 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 cha. Chatu, chocotota. Chatata. Chana, bupa, chichacha.
Thank you, gacho, gacho, gacho.
Where's this trying to do?
Chacharo, tuchuto, ochete, chica, waka, tacha. Chuchuto, waka. When we release when we dissolve that control, when we come back to our child, we let also all these beings interact with us much more fluent. Chica watata.
Chua, chua, chua.
Yeah. There's this affirmations, well, like this affirmations that I've been doing for the past few days, and they really resonate with me right now, because it's like the more fun I have, the faster my desires come to me. That's one of them. And I use my words like magic. So like every time I hear that, I use my words like magic. It makes me reflect on like the words that I'm actually using for myself and like in others' conversations kind of thing. But yeah, them two really stick in my head, because I'm like, the more fun I have, the faster my desires come to me. And it's like, and then the miracles come and the magic comes, and yeah, just like, you get little reminders like that. When I went to see that film, I was just like, I was gobsmacked, and my mum had no idea why, but I was like, oh, no way! Like, just like a child, I was like, no way!
And your mother, what's going on with my daughter? It's acting weird.
We lost it.
She's getting back. She's going back to Ushuaka, Chikawata.
Chuata.
She's not an
Shuatata.
adult anymore. Chikwata.
Chuatata.
I watched that film though as well, because at the end of that film with The Little Mermaid, it was like the Sea King letting go of his daughter, and he didn't want to let her go. And I can't remember the words of it entirely, but it was just like that heartfelt moment where everybody was just like kind of like getting tears in their eyes and stuff like that. And when we were walking back from the cinema, when we were walking out, I was like, you do realize that Sea King was you and the mermaid was me, and you're going to have to let me go. And then she was just
I
like,
was thinking about the same thing, Melissa.
yeah. And then she was
Wow.
just, yes, I know. Like that.
Yeah, what a representation in the film about what you are to experiencing, or
Yeah.
what you are just about to experience. In a way, it already started.
Yeah,
Since the moment you started changing inside
yeah,
to shatakuata, because mothers, they might not say all the time what they feel, but they feel it. Chishakugacha, tukua, choko, chokoa.
I just looked it up. I was really curious about the octopus. I was like, why is he with me? And he represents like, it doesn't matter how hard it is, he always knows to find a way out. He's like an Houdini. Octopus escapes everywhere. It's like, oh, no big deal.
Shuchuga.
they
Shit.
transform into anything. They're just, yeah, I'm really fascinated with octopuses right now. They're just amazing. Just makes me wonder what else is down there that we haven't discovered yet. It makes me like so curious.
Civilizations.
Yeah.
A lot.
A
A
lot.
lot.
A lot.
I visited them a couple of times already, and on my missions, I came across to a couple of them, and they showed me like a glass dome on the water with tubes that walk into the mainland, and
Wow.
really awesome ones.
Oh, I'm getting the shivers. I know that's true.
It is true.
Whoa.
Also, fishermen are finding bodies.
Yeah. I got memories when I was a mermaid, and I tried to catch me, and
And
he's really anxious to catch me every time again and again. He was in the ocean. He was looking for
that's amazing. That's amazing. You're bringing that up because I was at a sacred geometry workshop over the weekend. A friend of mine, and she asked me, could I do a healing energy work? And I said, are you sure? So as soon as I started working with her, I felt she was like a mermaid.
Whoa.
What's
Like,
her
I could
name?
see-
Alice?
No,
Oh.
no, I could see her whole. It was like a mermaid. It was interesting the way it was weaving. Even she had a blanket, but the blanket was like the same pattern as a mermaid. No,
Wow.
it's amazing that you're bringing that up because it's like,
Yeah.
whoa, that's
And
very
you're talking
interesting.
about geometry. I
She was
did
working.
do that work as well.
Yeah, she was doing a sacred geometry workshop, and then afterwards she asked me would I do a healing, and as soon as I started, but within 10 minutes, her yeah, she's basically a mermaid, or she's wearing she had a blanket, but it was basically just like the whole geometric structure was like a mermaid.
Wow.
Very interesting. Yes, you're talking about this. Yeah.
And we were
But-
speaking about the female blanket octopus before, and that looks like a mermaid. And you've just mentioned blanket. Everything's just like all like.
That's unreal. And it's
Everything
funny
connected.
because during the week, then one of the lads today, he ended up falling into my crew, like, so he's when I be talking with him, I would just see fisherman. So he's not a fisherman, but I could see it through his ancestry line, like. And where he comes from, be Dingle, and there used to be a famous dolphin. It's like another tourist attraction. They call it. There's like Fungi the dolphin, but he's down in Dingle, so it's a kind of a fishing town he's from. But when I would talk to him, I could just see the fisherman going through him, like. So and he's never. I don't think he's never fished. He's like, geez, I'd like to go fishing, all right, I'd like to get into fishing. But it's funny because it's in their ancestry, like, so it's all whatever you guys are talking about totally relates to things that are happening to me, this week. So yeah.
Chuwata.
Wakata kiwa. Uya wakata yawa. Tu wakata. Uya wayawa. Uwata. Uwa. Sawata. Bayawata. Nuwata. Sama waka.
Ya buka bata waka.
Miya wakata wakata. Bawa.
Wana checha akuana. Chicha ugo cho. Cho chukuata.
Muwakata. Tatatua. Katadia wata ua. Sawata.
Jana ko jana.
Bayawata. Suwakata. Suwata.
Chikaba, ta chukubata. Chicha,
No,
papa, tu, jata.
Wawa.
Watata ku, cho, wata, shishi, shawa.
Suwatata. Uwata.
Anuane, wa, ya, tao, wata, o, dai, chawa, cha. Ta, cho, cha. wata wuchi tawaka ta wuchi chana. Wuchi chawaka.
Mowata.
Naguata.
Chichawana guchu chuwaka. Chichawata.
Tua kata koewa. Suiwa kata.
Shiwa, wujana wujana. Shishiwa.
Mayo tata.
Wucho kuatata.
Nuya watata. Watata wata.
Duwata kukuru kuchu.
Kuya watata.
Chata tuata kutuata. Ochinawa ratakawaka. Chochoroko shishawaka. Chawaka.
Mato tatu tata tu 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 patu tu 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 pu papa via pu kataka kuyawa pu tatu tu 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 patu tu 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 pu kata tu pu tatu tu 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 mu kata ti 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 mu kata ti 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 pu tu 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 Ota, wewe. Ingwatu.
Sujua. Chichua babaka chututuku choto. Chokuata.
Watu tu 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 tu.
Wua. Chukue cheke. Chikuata. Churuata. Churuata. Uchie.
Oh, yeah. Tata.
Uko cheka. Chukuata. Chuku chike cheku chuku.
Watu tu 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 tu. Watu tu 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 tu. Watu.
Iguata waka waka.
Chaku chuku. Uchika wata. Chika woto cho. Chichaka. Ucho chika.
Oh,
Tawapa. Chuku cho. Chika wakata. Chuo nuku chuchuata.
ya kantu kantua.
Niyana. Or you go. They say you humans so easily get offended when you joke with each other. Kaguchina kaochi. In our planet, we are all the time teasing each other. Tichana uko choko cha kwata chio chata umacha. Enika uchika kutush akunaka chisawaka. Enika ota suku ata. Ochinak aro chicha tak aoko.
Ya juga tahu kumaki kuku puku puku.
Chufacha.
Na tahu ke puku sini juga bata kuka bapu bata. Oh siapa taki kau coba lagi.
Chavacha.
That has to do with something with our big egos. Siapa tabaka?
Chuku chika kotata. Shuko cho toko to chika. Tu chu no chi shako cho. Choko cho chicha. Puchana kwakata. Sili. Kuku chuana. Sili. Kuchuta. Sili ego. Kakuchana. Tatunaka. Tauna doesn't really exist. Kanakuta naoko no kuwata. It does in a way with a functionality, but for survival, animal survival. Nianakuchinakawaka. When you are competing in something. Nianakuana. But that's healthy. A healthy way of using ego. If somebody is laughing with you, don't feel offended. Because you are beautiful. And more, your sisters and brothers are awakening. So they don't have the intention to harm you. And if they try, you can go beyond that. You are already aware about your power. To transcend anything like that. Brother Wesley. What is your opinion?
Oh, I drifted, man. I was just drifting onto something else.
I know you did. They were just being cheeky. Like ask him something.
You guys were so happy when I actually just dropped in. You were all laughing and smiling and
Waka waka. Chuk, 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 chuk.
It's because we've been receiving information regarding the same thing, of being a child and allowing the child within to be free. That is the way to just break through all the structures and all the old patterns. So we've been receiving so much, not only as messages, but also in the frequency from the light languages. They actually do that practically every week. There is a part where we feel the frequency and make us laugh all. But today is like more like, yeah, say enough is enough. Nika uchana chisha kuaka. Zeshisha waka. Chano kuachana. Take the opportunity to merge with nature. Kachuna akuana. That will ease all the way to get more comfortable with your true essence. Aku nichana. Chiniana. And be that child with anyone. Don't bother really. China kutu ataka wata. But what they will think. You are seeding joy. You are seeding joy, even if they have a reaction that in that moment they might not understand. You are seeding that joy, they say. You are sending that frequency into the system, and at some point it will assist the awakening in their own process. Maybe not next day, maybe a month or a year, but that is already in them. So it's so powerful and effective when we are joy. Is really contagious, like we do know that.
It's like we're recreating it to make it okay. That's what was coming through to me. Like it's okay to have fun. It's okay to be silly. It's okay to mess around.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Be weird. Takwata waka.
Chukwa.
Takwa toka.
I was thinking about like just the experience that I had yesterday with Jack, because I took him to the playing park, and because I was with Jack, I felt like it was okay for me to go on the zip line, because I was like, it's okay because I'm a mum and I can go on the zip line. But then I just thought about it again and I was like, why can't I go on the zip line anyway? Like without Jack. Why is there a rule that I can't go on there?
Not real, really.
No.
Go for it.
Definitely. I'd say definitely go for it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
100%.
I did. I went on it yesterday. Well, me and him went on it, and then he went himself, and then I went myself. But yeah. But then if I just turned up at the playing park on my own as an adult, then I'd be like,
You were giving the example, what they said to me.
Yeah, that's cool, actually.
The
It's
more
like, yeah, the more actually you're gonna say it actually as well. Yeah, the more, yeah, like I even get it, even though I know I don't have time, but things like you smell know you got that in the bike, or even little stuff like I'd imagine I don't skateboard. I used to skateboard, well, not even skateboard, kind of, as a kid. But the stuff like that, or even mountain biking, downhill mountain biking, I used to love that. All that stuff, like especially in the quantum field, it's like yeah, it's just so like, it's just so amazing.
I used to love rollerblading.
Yeah, amazing,
Going to buy some rollerblades.
brilliant, brilliant.
Rollerblade to nursery every morning.
Yeah.
You transform everything when you do that. You become joy. Kanakuwaka. Kitanachakukuchuku. That's why you felt so powerful when you were little. That's why you were feeling that everything
Unlimited.
was possible,
Wow.
unlimited. Tanara karuchana, ohokoko chana. That's why you could have faith in creating anything. Only your parents will deny something that you were planning to do or create. Kuaka anna waka. Chichabuku kusho ton to chana. Times to release all of that. Chana kuchana.
Panchatupata.
Shenewata.
Tomo shokuata.
Kuwata to duata.
Tunukuaka.
Mayawaka koyawata.
Kata. Choko to tokoa.
Sawayawaka tuakata kika kutata hoyawata.
Nakuakata nai. Tanokoto tawaka. Puata. Oya. Chuchuaya. Watata oto. Awuchuana chaonai. Wataikuana. Chua. Feel the vibration. Chichawukua.
Ikukakaha taki kokoshishi tikia kua hetaku hataka.
Watika. Wat.
Iya koko shi hua ha. Okeke shi teki koko shi tahuka hekataku. Nakoko shi ita. Uitia kuka hua kashi keko shuka.
Yuakawata. Chocho toko choko. Choko kwata. Choko kuchoko. Chukwaka. Nyamama. Chukwata. Chukwaka. You sound funny. Kuachana kukwa speaking our language. Kakochukwaka. You have accent. Kakuchukwanaka. It's funny. Kakuchanaka. Kuchocho kuwata. We share this with you, but we don't want you to stop doing it because it's fun. Takumanyakunya. Inyakuchukwachanakwaka. Tochokochona. And they say that this accent in the way we pronounce the light languages, it doesn't change really the frequency, the original frequency. But they have a lot of fun with us.
Watata watata. Tuwatatata utatata tuya kuwataya. Sukuduyawa. May wata. Maya.
They say that the laughter or the joy that we feel, it doesn't come only from the light languages, but also from them, because we create the connection with them. We tune into their frequency. So we can feel that contagious energy also that humans feel when they are laughing or when they make jokes.
See wata. See wata. Nay wata tawa. Mama wa. Masu akadukari kuwa yawa. Bawa.
Thank you, QHHT.
Tu yota. Jesus.
They say that's the part of the mind, the observer. When you release that, let's say, judgment, you become the joy, and there is not separation. And the more you stay in that state,
Oneness.
the more you expand.
Yo, wata tu wata.
Wow, chaval.
Bye bye. Bye bye.
Chumama, chicha, chukuba.
Oh, wow.
Did you see that cat?
Yeah, it was hilarious.
He was sitting on my windowsill.
That's right. That's not your cat.
Huh?
That's not your cat.
No,
That's wild.
she was putting like mad.
Yeah, that's cool. That's cool. Cat medicine. That's cool.
Yeah,
Cat
she helped
connection.
releasing.
Cats are interesting.
Oh,
Yeah,
sure.
Yeah.
family.
Yeah, and they can be selective who they come to too.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
very, very selective.
Super.
Yeah.
I think it must be my neighbor's cat. I've seen her in the garden quite a lot, like, and she just stares at me, like, and
Lots of
every time I
energy.
come outside to go and speak to her, then she just like runs away. But today she was sitting on my windowsill and she was putting like that.
She was tuning in.
I hear trading places, so maybe she wants to live with you. Check Matamuka.
Yeah.
For them, it's such a relief to find a human tuning into that energy.
Yeah, suakata. Kunoewata, suaewata. So connected too, like they're so aware of Suniwa, Shiwakatuakata, Taiyakotuata energy in general. Pauasaka, ta koyawata, oiwata.
That part had its own frequency of its own. She was very, very, very happy.
Maybe the cat had someone riding on him from another dimension, from these elemental beings that we are channeling. Kachutanawata, Cheshawaka, because they can perceive, the cats can perceive them and feel them and see them. Asushanaku Chanawuta. Sometimes we see them there and we believe that it's only the cat, but there is maybe a being just next to it on the top. Chikawachana, Uchitana Kuchana.
Yeah.
But and even their movement. Look, if you ever watch their movements, it's like a different magnetic field. Even the way they move, it's like it's coming from a totally different construct. It's interesting, like the fluidity, like their way, like it's kind of very, it's just very different, mysterious, I suppose. Samawakata koyawata. Yeah, it's very interesting.
They can look through 7 layers, they say to me.
Oh.
Yeah. It's interesting. It's actually very interesting playing with them too, in a way, like that, to kind of already meet them where they are, and then they mightn't perceive you to realize it being a human being, to already understanding where they already are. That's interesting, because then you could be confusion. There can be confusion, and there's a bit of bamboozlement as well. It's like you mightn't see this, and then but they're like, oh, they're surprised, like, yeah. Especially when you don't give them any interaction, and then they start getting curious. Then, so they start becoming more they just start to become more tangible to the field, like. Yeah, and it's just connecting to that whole cat consciousness anyway. So it might be the governing body, might be connecting to the governing body of the cat, like a yeah. I know, it's just funny. That's funny. I love that. You're connecting to the governing body of the cat. There's not one cat.
They are very present.
Unreal. Beautiful. Beautiful.
We have a strong connection to the Lyrans. The 4 of us.
Animals can definitely read your energy though. Like they're just like we have Shetland ponies here. And well, obviously they're Shetland ponies. But they're quite stubborn. they can be stubborn and very selective of like who they speak to. They're very stubborn, like little things. And I suppose before I was like spiritually aware, then there was like me and my friend, and the Shetland ponies would come up to me, no problem. And they just wouldn't go near my friend. And then they went and mentioned this to their mum, and the mum was just like, it's because her auric field, like they like her aura, they don't like your aura. And then I was just like, I don't even think I knew what an auric field was at the time, but like it definitely resonates with me now. Because if they trust you and trust your energy, then they'll come to you.
What you radiate.
Yeah. I think the animal kingdom has this ability to perceive what humans' frequencies are. And that's how they approach you, why they approach people in different ways. And sometimes also attacking, because they just don't want that energy any near them, any close.
And then you might be connected to something that's more standard. That might be more standard than the the standard protocol of a human being. So they might be curious, like what's going on, like that could be curiosity too.
It's funny because
feeling generally relaxed in your field too, probably.
There's this, like, because I've been off for a week, there's the same blackbird that keeps up. Well, I'm presuming it's the same blackbird. I'm pretty sure it's the same blackbird, and it keeps on coming in my garden and visiting my garden every single day. It's not scared of me. And there's a female version of the blackbird that comes later. So it's usually the male and then the female one. And this has been going on for days. And every single day they're getting closer and closer and closer to me. And I'm like, you're going to be in my hands soon. Like,
that's cool, because the more you that's actually that's very shamanic, really. Well, it's beyond shamanic, but the more that integrating with that, because I feel it's connecting with the collective as well. So it's connecting with the body of that, and I feel like it's very important within like what's happening to just the interconnectedness of Mother Nature, and like just recognizing all those those beings, all the beings and all the spirits, like, because it's amazing, because they'll help you, like they can help you. Because you can help them too, like amazing. And they'll give you all these crazy, like they can do all these crazy things around you too, where you might think it's amazing, because you're recognizing that connection that you're connected to anyway. Yeah, it's amazing.
Yeah.
Birds are like amazing. Show up.
Have these beans that they don't stop. Toma nauro ku sutu isha waka tuaka. Oh, waka.
Sao ta bị sự có tục giống cả tấm và cả tấm nhanh nhanh ta 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 ta.
Nauru ta baka chakua chacha. To jana ona anina aka okuacha. Ochise sakana ochisana chisisha waka. Nyawakana toja ona oho chiki waka tuko waka. chào chú na na quack. Ua na ta sa. Sawa baka chukwak. Tana nina nagu ocheka wata.
Kuatata.
Waka. Shawa tawa taki chana waka. Nyawata na hutu ata. You should feel a before and after. Nijawanata. After this session today. Kawanana wata. That's what they say. Ini kawanata. You will remember your different mood states.
Oh yeah.
Nitawaka. Chichawapa bachakata wata.
Definitely.
Chiwama, chichawapa, chukwata, kuchishana, kuchana, tawachaka. And they say that we are going to attract a different type of audience. I think the audience from before, they are going to think that we really got nuts. Really got finally nuts.
To say clowns. Yo wata do wata. Muyo wata.
Ochi naku neche aguro chisanaku kuaka tanaku tota chisanaku chana. Clowns are connected to this energy. Nikawuma chau. You created of the word clown an insult. Iniki yanawata. When being a clown is so positive. Tika wunak akus ika ochisanak ausha. Ni anukuto. Ei kawuto to chokoto chupu. Woka.
Beyond the do. Beyond form, beyond protocol. Iwa kuiwa katokwa. Kita wude waka woyo waka. Woyo wata tu woyo waka.
Waka doko waki.
Woyo waka dogwa. Suyoka waka. Tiyo aku. Bukan. Wow.
Chuchu kuwa chabupa. Cha nuchu waka. Chuchu kuwa chata chucha. Papa chukwa. Chikawata.
Kuka tata kuka. Kuka.
Papa icha. Chapapa chukwa.
Wow. That's funny.
Wow.
Whoa. That's totally wild. Like,
but it's super cool to to lose the control, to let ourselves flow. What now? What?
So much intelligence too for doing it, no? Do you so much intelligence.
Para ufo, baba sufaba, chapaba.
Purutito kopokia popurutiki poko.
Macho baba chitata, or bacha. They show me a person very angry, and they were telling me speak your light languages in a situation like that. If you come across with someone being angry, just speak like you are talking, not you are speaking now. Niña wakata, and you are going to see the effect. Niña wakata, gusto.
Thank you so much.
Niña maka, kukuru kubata. Ara machoso, kuchumbuaka.
They might be expecting Chinese martial arts.
Actually,
Whoa,
they
what?
say
Whoa,
if you get punched, just blame us. Chihuana, Chihuana, mucho, chotana, mucho, atisha, waka, chur. Hona, hadawata, trust. There is much more. Kichanuku, achanaruaka, ochanwanaka.
Sure.
Sakwa. Poor.
Here's a question. So, say if you, so like, because we're consciously aware sometimes, and if we speak light languages to somebody that is not open and receptive to hear it, but we just speak it without them actually realizing, does that have an effect on them, or do they have to be open and receptive to
Suka.
receive it?
You know what?
I've done it a lot.
Yeah.
A lot. And they looked at me like I was nuts, but they laughed their asses off. So it works.
See as well. It's coming. See what's happening with the language is you're breaking through construct. So they're coming from construct. So when something's coming from, like, it's boxes. So what's happening with the languages, we're breaking the field. So we're penetrating through the field.
Yeah.
So we're bringing in the awareness of the interconnectedness of what is already there.
Yeah.
So we're actually communicating. So we're coming a unification of information that's coming off different decimals, and I go into the whole technology of it. Crazy. But see, it's the form. So they're coming from construct. And when it's very important for me to say, when I say you, it's just speaking through me. So you're gone beyond construct. So it's like a box. So they think everything's boxes. And I'm not judging. It's just like, imagine if everything's boxes. What's happening here is you're speaking, you're going through the boxes. They might still try to bring it into a box to understand it, but you've gone beyond the understanding, really. That's like, this has gone beyond understanding. You're just coming back to the original information, which is speaking the language of vibration creation, information, you could say transcendence or whatever, in that form. But yeah, I would imagine they're probably coming from form, and it depends on every individual is different. But probably in time, that they might even feel it, but then they could still they could still judge it like anything.
Do you like? I suppose my other question would be like, do you think that could help them spiritually awake, or obviously they would have a choice in the matter, because like they can choose to ignore it or choose to go with it, but I think
it depends. If you see, it's where you are and where they are, or not saying one's better than the other or whatever, but it's just there could be different levels of awareness, and then it could be the same thing again. So it could be a protocol of like where they're at. You're hitting off a different framework. So you're hitting off a different decimal. They won't. It's like one is here and one's there. What is happening? I do feel it's happening is that's why there might be selective, right? There's people who are involved in New Age spirituality, people in that. But then there's this and that within that too. But like what can happen? It's like an alchemy. Like if you're not kind of even forcing it. And I'm not saying anyone's forcing anything really, but you kind of being the example without even saying anything, because you are hopping off a certain wave band. So you're transmitting this frequency. So you're rolling this octave. They're in another octave. They're dancing off a different frequency. And what's happening? Just you being an example without even saying anything. And then if you can say it, they can something that make you weird out. Like even for myself, probably like before, like if I've said it years ago, like friends of mine thought I was that revolved spirituality, thought I was nuts. Like 7 years ago now, but the same. It's funny because the same people that I spoke to are asking me to go on to speak about it, go on to Zooms and stuff, and they thought it was nuts. So it's funny, because they would say that, but now they're kind of coming back in. They're like, "Oh, that's amazing," and I feel so much in my heart. But 7 years ago, I was nuts. So it's the, I would say, the protocol. It's like everything is like transcripted and everybody is going through certain ways, forms, or whatever. And I'd say just keep doing what you're doing. If you feel the calling for doing it, even if you like, I do hold back with certain people. I won't do it, but I do notice that I notice that I am doing it. Like I'm walking to shops, I'm doing it. Before I kind of hold back. And I even noticed myself around sites, I'm singing it, and I before I make sure there's no one around, but now I kind of do it, but I kind of do it in a way I kind of don't like. I still don't. It's funny because I think my human mind says I don't really want to get like. I know I could get ridiculed over certain stuff, but that's understandable as well because that's where people are at.
I feel like in my hometown, like, because I can remember being in Glastonbury in the Chalice Well Gardens, and there was a lot of people around. There was a lot of tourists, and then there was a group of women doing a ceremony or something, and I just sat, and that did not bother me, and I just sat and spoke my light languages, even though I could feel like eyes on me, even though my eyes were closed, I could feel like their energy on me, but that didn't bother me. But I think it's like more like your hometown kind of thing, that hurdle that I need to get over.
I'd be curious. No, what you just brought up there is interesting. I'd be curious. No, because you imagine you are feeling something. So these women are having a ceremony, is it?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, and were you chatting to them? Were you chatting to them? Were you talking to them?
No, I said hello to them, and they were a little bit away. Like they were just around, but they were like a little bit away from me. They went into the well bit where I just sat back, waiting for them to leave so I could go to the well bit. But they could hear me.
Yeah. Some of them, some be curious, and some of them, not all of them, but some of them might be coming from the mind again. Not judging. I'm not there. So sometimes they will like there's a lot in spirituality. There's a lot into actually some of those traditions, and they would be, they mightn't even get it. They might even go, "What's happening there?" Like I just know from my own experience. Having, and I might have 20 going, "Wow, this is amazing," and then I could feel like, right, I'm being judged here, but it's grand. I don't think, because it's coming from the mind, like. And it's not judging. It's just that's what it is. If you see what this is you're breaking through it's all about the heart. This is all connecting back into the intelligence of the heart. So what you're speaking is from your heart. So sometimes you might get. I know I wasn't there. The same thing, but you might get someone like, "Oh, what's going on here?" But they're coming from the head. You might be wrong, probably. But if the heart, if they're gonna, you see. What's happening? This is what's happening. This is the protocol that's happening in the planet. It's get back into the heart, not the head, the heart.
Yeah.
that's the more this will happen, the brilliance will like the unfolding. It's all unfolding. Like, it's amazing.
Yeah, it's all people's journeys, I suppose. And I think, like, thanks for saying that, because that resonated with me, because I can remember the first time I joined this group where, like, I can just remember seeing like light languages in a dream, and then that piqued my curiosity. And I'd only had like one really experience, like a close-up experience with like somebody else from Shetland that does light languages, but I didn't speak them at the time. And I can remember joining the group because I was just like, I was curious, I suppose. And I can remember one of the ladies, like, she's not on it, but I think she was like channeling dragons, and I had no idea what dragons were. And like, I was just like, is dragons really a thing? And I was just like, my whole head was just like, what is going on here?
But then I imagine there's a part of you that's already activated anyway to actually to have actually for you to like it's all mathematics. So that vibration of you even understanding that to get connected into the light language, you're already there anyway, because that's what it is. It'll fly over someone's heads. A lot of our heads, they won't get it. They'll laugh. Even kids, like some of the kids, won't get it. Not like they just won't get it, but then others will get it. So it's.
I see that, like, that dream that I had was like, I definitely feel like that was a download. And again, everything was a choice. I could have just been like, oh, that was a weird dream, and forgot about it. But I'm convinced that I would have gotten more and more downloads until I actually realized what this was trying to say. But I went the other way, and it kind of piqued my curiosity, and I was just like, what is this? And I need to find out more. There was just that part of me that was needing to explore that avenue more. And
the download was already there, so you already knew it anyway.
Yeah.
So whatever has happened, like so every choice that you've taken, you on another level, you already know it. So it's already done anyway. So like whatever's done is done, and you know that's amazing. But what I thought was it very interesting, because that sounds like your intuition is like same thing again. I might be totally wrong with this, but it's kind of interesting if you did speak it, because you see, this even because like alchemy, you can actually feel it, because you can feel like someone's right. There's something here. There's something there. There's all energy, because when you speak it, because you're connecting to the field, because the field will nearly start speaking back to you. It will start speaking back to you. So that's interesting when you kind of see it, because that's the intelligence of the heart, really.
They were telling me, when you feel curiosity, you interpret that as humans as such as what the name or the noun curiosity means. But curiosity is actually connected to something much deeper within you, that is a force magnetic calling you to join another aspect of yourself. They are telling me also that light languages are frequency. They are frequency, and no matter what, that frequency is going to reach people. Now, what they do with that is independent, is separated. Like Brother Wesley say, you can judge that with the mind. But those who have their mind maybe with judgments, but they also have their heart activated, they might make something good out of it. Those who block, they have a block in their heart, they might just make a judgment with their mind. But the fact that you mention the light languages and that you send that frequency to them, that's going to work in other levels that they are not even aware. They might not even think about it, or they just don't know what happened. But when they go to sleep and when they release the control with the mind, that frequency creates something within them. The same way that they say before, when you join joy, you become joy itself, and that will affect everyone around you. And like Brother Wesley say, if you just don't want that, you're gonna feel somebody coming to you and maybe saying something silly, or just pull a face or say something nasty, whatever. But when that happens, we are going to feel it, and we will just go away. They say, if you feel like speaking like languages, there is a huge reason behind why you are feeling that. So just let it flow, let it flow. If you are aware that people might react negatively to it, you can say your light languages also, like your inner voice, or maybe more quiet. Sometimes I'm surrounded by people that I know that they are not going to get it right, or that they might react negatively to them, or something like that. And then I still speak them in a very low, quiet, but I don't block myself from sending that love that I'm feeling, because truly there is really a reason why we are feeling like talking them. But they remind us, remember that they are frequencies. Remember that it's like music. It's like if you take someone to a classical concert, and somebody's gonna criticize with the mind, this music is bullshit. This music is bullshit. But the vibration from the music, even if with the mind they don't like it, the frequency, they got it. They got it in their cells. They got that in their bodies. The frequency is everywhere. So it's gonna reach them. So whether it does change or reach people who are blocked or blocking with the mind or blocked in the heart, it always reach everything. Light languages came to the planet because they are frequencies that they don't have any resistance by anything from 3D. They go through everything. That's why so many people have come to this group, and in the Spanish and Portuguese as well. And they came very also like just curious about everything, and they were judgmental for a while, but then after some time they still come from time to time. So Wuchawakata, somehow that reach everyone.
And the other thing as well is, Melissa, is like that that you even sharing that there, like that's brilliant, because like the sacred ground, sacred thing, that's they're the places. And like it's everywhere, but then it's the thing. So you're doing, like, I'd imagine you're just going with the flow. So so whatever.
Yeah, if somebody is doing a ritual, you get activated so easily. Your channel opens, and then you start talking more easily, like languages. And in a place that you feel that people might be judgmental, where there are people that you know, it's gonna be more difficult, because it's not the same frequency than being in a ritual. Even if the ritual is nothing, it has no relationship with what you are channeling.
Or even to the level that you're bringing in, like your part of the alchemy, bringing in, streaming your light into whatever the surrounding field, and you might want anything at all to do with their ceremony, but you're doing it because you're connecting into that part of the field yourself.
You are doing your part.
Yeah.
Shanakutu chukwa.
The frequencies in that garden was crazy. In the chalice wells, it was beautiful. Like it was just the whole. Nobody could use their phone in there. Well, you can only use your camera, but like your phone had to be. You couldn't speak on the phone. You couldn't be on the internet. You could just use your camera on your phone. And it was just so peaceful. Like, and it was undisturbed. Like Patrick, what you were saying to begin with, like. When we first started, before we started recording, about like the internet being abolished, it was just straight back into nature, even though you could still use your camera part on your phone. But it was very grounding.
It will bring everybody back to where it should be.
Yeah.
If there's no internet anymore, everybody will go inside and spend time in nature.
And with people as well, community.
Yeah.
I
People will gather again to us.
Yeah. It's very antisocial.
Yeah.
With
Share
this.
for the frequencies of love to each other. Yeah. It will bring back memories for everybody.
Yeah.
Okay. That being said, I'm gonna close my eyes. It's almost 1 o'clock over here.
Yeah.
I'm feeling the same with joy. Thank you very much.
Thank you all. Just really amazing and really needed. Oh my God.
Very
That's
much.
beautiful.
When I landed in, you're just so much. You have such a laugh, and yeah, it's just brilliant. Good on you. Good on you. Amplifying that out toward the world that you already that you already are. Mad stuff. Mad stuff. Brilliant, mad stuff.
Imagine when we meet in the physical with these languages.
Oh my God. Really looking forward to that moment.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Imagine entering in the supermarket and talking like languages.
Oh
to each
yeah,
other.
definitely. Really loud.
I would say, or even a sacred, like if there's some sacred spot, I would say just bring it on whoever wants to think we're bonkers. They can think we're bonkers. We will crank the place with life.
You know,
Just
we're
crank
gonna
it.
have so much fun. So much fun.
Just crank it with light.
Breaking through everything.
You start feeling it anyway.
Yeah.
Thanks very much, Ishmael.
Thank you. Thank you all.
Thanks.
Have a lovely weekend, guys. Enjoy the sun.
Bye. Peace. Bye. You're hilarious. Jesus.
Bye, brother.
I don't even know. Turn off this phone.